Hello everyone and welcome back to Rex Bricks. Today we'll be taking a look at LEGO set 75394, the LEGO Star Wars Imperial Star Destroyer. This LEGO set comes with 1,555 pieces and retails in the US for $160. Now let's get into the minifigures, the playability, and the build of this LEGO set. So to start off the minifig selection, let's get this guy out of the way. This is Cal Kestis. He is a character from the Fallen Order video game trilogy, and yep, that's all I know. So yep. Whoever those video game fans, you get your minifig. He comes with this printed display plaque that you can actually take and connect other display plaques to. So, yep, you can have, like, the whole collection. It's nice. I don't know. I cannot say much about him. I know people are complaining that he doesn't have a pod show. So, again, LEGO cheaped out on a cloth accessory. He's got a back print. He's got a torso print, a leg print. He has the same hair mold as Poe Dameron's, actually, just in orange. And he has an angry face for when he's fighting the bad guys. I do not know anything about Cal Kestis, so if you know anything about him, please put this down in the comments below. And yeah, there's Cal Kestis for you. Now, let's get into the actual minifigures you get in this LEGO set. Now, let's get into the actual minifigure lineup that you get in the set. So, first of all, and probably the least exciting to me, is this Darth Vader. I mean, we've been seeing this Darth Vader since 2021, and yep, it's basically the same. He's got the same head, he's got nice arm printing, which I'm a big fan of. I always love to see arm printing on minifigures. Of course, he doesn't have a double-sided face. He's got some of those, I don't know, scars, burns marks right there. His helmet, like, they made it in 2016, and it is just absolutely beautiful. All you gotta do is just pop it in there. And it is nice. I mean, just a perfect minifig for what he's supposed to represent. And what I find useless, and my personal pet peeve on minifigs like this, oh, sorry, is that he comes with a back print. Look right here, guys. If we take this cape, well, sorry, this is, if we take this cape right here, you are never, ever, if you never take the cape off, you are never going to see that back printing. It's just something useless LEGO does to up the price, and I don't like it. It's just useless. So, yep, that's Darth Vader. Nice back printing, nice arm printing, nice leg, nice torso print, nice back torso print, nice leg print. Love that arm printing. And now, let's get on to a minifig I bet you have never even heard about. And that is Commander Prodigy. I mean, if you know who this guy is, tell me down in the comments below. I mean, I personally did not know who this guy was, so Commander Prodigy, if you watch A New Hope, is the guy who talks to Darth Vader on the Tantive 4. Yep, that's his backstory. He has like half a minute of screen time, and they include him in a LEGO set. Nice. He is a very plain minifig. I mean, no leg printing because he doesn't need any. He has just a simple torso, clean officer print. He's got a back print with the, I don't know, crease markings. He's got a nice hat. Of course, since he has this hat, he has no double-sided face, but, yep, nice minifigure, and probably one you've never even heard about. Our next minifigure, personally my favorite minifigure in the set, is this Imperial crew member. So these are the guys who actually, like, man the Star Destroyers and pilot them, and they are just nice. I mean, I do not know how else to put how good these guys are, so, they've got some nice torso printing, it's gray. So, basically, it's like officer printing, just without, like, all the insignias. And, of course, you have a back print, just, you know, creased black print with that belt. And, yep, of course, he doesn't have a double-sided face, and he does have a little, I don't know, wire down. So, yep, a nice minifigure, but not too exciting, but he's personally my favorite in the set. Our next minifigure is an Imperial Gunner, and these are the guys that man, like, the heavy laser turrets on the Death Star and stuff. And, you see here, this minifig has the angry woman scout trooper face print, and just a plain torso print, plain leg prints, and, I don't know, a back print. Nothing special to say about this minifig, just a very nice minifig, a 10 out of 10. Oh, she's got some of that side detailing, which has been here since 2014, which I love, so, yep. That's the Imperial Gunner for you. And now, one of the minifigs that contends for my favorite is this Imperial Gunner. So, we have this headboard right here, which was first introduced in the 2008 Death Star. And, oh man, is it absolutely perfect. I mean, I do really know how to tell you this. It's just a nice head mold overall. So, like, take a look and look at that through the camera lens. That is just a nice head mold, and I mean a nice head mold. So, you here have a double-sided face, surprisingly. You have, like, his calm, relaxed face, like, just doing my job. Then you have his angry face, probably when he's fighting some Rebel Fleet Troopers. So, yeah, pretty nice minifig. And he has a plain torso print. Wait, is it the same as Commander Prodigy? Okay, newsflash, guys. It's basically the same as it is the same as Commander Prodigy's. It just doesn't have the rank insignia. That is wild. Okay, so, yeah. He has the same torso print, just without the rank insignia. And as you see here, a simple back print, which is a little bit different by 2 lines. So, yep. There's your Imperial Fleet Trooper for you. And now, the last minifigure in this set, we get 1 Stormtrooper. Now, I personally wish this came with 2 Stormtroopers, since every single Star Destroyer before this has come with 2 Stormtroopers. I guess we made that sacrifice for that Cal Kestis guy, but, yep, a nice Stormtrooper. She has the female face, since LEGO's trying to be inclusive in all their audiences. And, I don't know, it's got some nice torso printing, leg printing, back printing. And it's very detailed. This is the new white hit design, which I do not like. I think they should have kept it black hit, but yep. That's all the minifigures in the set. Now let's get into the playability. So now let's get into the play features of this LEGO set. So the first and the most boring play feature, in my opinion, is the ability to, shoot a spring fire missile. This is made possible through a lever back here, which is actually pretty well hidden. So all you do that is press down that lever, and it shoots. Yep. That is the first and laziest play feature of this LEGO set. The second play feature of this LEGO set is that you can turn it around and open up this, and you have extra ammo for your spring-loaded shooters. Yep, that's where you load them in. So, yeah, pretty bare bones for play features on the exterior, but the interior, I tell you, is where this LEGO set definitely packs the biggest punch. So now, let's actually get into the main play feature of this set, and personally the best. As you see here, we can actually move off the top, and yeah, we can unfold it to reveal a full interior. I mean, this interior, do not get me wrong, is extremely nice. I mean, you have the ability to place minifigs and stuff, which we'll look at right in a moment. That's the main play feature, being able to open it up and play with the interior. I mean, I just love this, and it is so nice for that, and all Star Destroyers have done this, and I hope LEGO, integrates more play features like this, because this is just an absolutely perfect design on how to open it up. Here is the bridge, and as for the bridge, you can just have an officer walking down it. I don't know, it's pretty bare bones. It's pretty bad. It's just a bridge. It's a command bridge, and it's actually supposed to be up here, but the Star Destroyer is so small that they couldn't fit it up there. Unlike the 2006 one, they actually fit this bridge in there. Just, imagine the scale of that. And, yep, in here we actually have some seats to seat a minifig. I mean, you can just make any minifig from the Star Destroyer to, I don't know, be fixing it, piloting the Star Destroyer. It's pretty nice. Not much to say. In here we have a little refrigerator. I don't know, Star Wars refrigerator. And I'm sorry, guys. I could not get my one hand available. Well, in there, y'all can see there's a drink. It's just bare bones. It's a blue cylinder. Yep. And in here, we actually have a mouse droid. I don't know if I can get in there. Yep, in there, you see that black roller skate piece and stuff? That's a mouse droid. Pretty bare bones mouse droid, if I say. It's not a good mouse droid. And now over here, we have what LEGO calls it is the holocron box. I have no idea what they mean. So I'm guessing this is the Star Destroyer, and this is the home one, and these are the enemy fighters. I do not know. It's a spinny hologram thingy. That's all I can say. Next here, we have some weapons in the back for our troopers, which I have one of them right here, and I have another one right here. Let me move that out of the way for you. He is from 2008. He's not supposed to be in here. And right here is a Stormtrooper. He is pretty bare bones, pretty lackluster. Well, we already did the minifig section, but as you can see in there, we got some weapons for our troops. So if he wants a rifle, he can get a rifle. If he wants a pistol, he can get a pistol. And moving on to the other side of the interior is a little desk. Now, this, I do not know what it's supposed to be. This hologram is actually not included. So that is what you get for the desk. You get a coffee mug and a control panel. I guess it's like the break room. If your troopers need a break, you can just set them down there. Let them have some Java Juice and play video games on their space controller. I don't know, just very nice for that aspect, like how they include a little something. And in here we have a little, have a little control panel for the Star Destroyer. It's pretty nice. I love that. And here we have a crate, and we got those nice control panel details back there, holographic charts. And right here, what I think detracts from the interior build the most is this. The handle is nice to play with and squish around. You can pick it up with. But look how much interior space we lost. Like, imagine if this was just one big interior. Like, we could have Darth Vader's holocrons. Like, we could have Darth Vader's meditation chamber. We could have Palpatine talking to Vader. I mean, we just missed out on so much because of the handle. And I do not like that. I kind of wish the handle wasn't there. It's strong enough to pick up anyway. But, yeah, for you, that is the interior of the Star Destroyer. So the last and the final play feature that I'll be looking on this LEGO set is the ability to take this rod right here and push it up and back. So you can see that moves the cannons, and you have them just in their dormant position, like not firing. Then you have right here, they're firing down on like an enemy city. So, yep, that's the cannon for you. And that, unfortunately, is the last play feature that we'll be covering in this set. The build on the Star Destroyer is where this set takes the absolute cake. So we'll start on the bridge at the very top. So we have a sticker right here, which is ugly. As you can see, the shade of gray used by the sticker does not match the shade of gray on the actual Star Destroyer. So yeah, that's pretty rough looking. Also, we have some black gaps in there because, of course, the size constraints of this. Like, in the 2006 model, like, this whole bridge was the size of the the actual bridge was the size of the bridge that we looked at right here. So, like, the bridge was that big. So, like, you can see where we downsized a lot. So, right here, we have a handle, which I'll actually do a commentary on right now. So, as you can see right here, this model is actually extremely swooshable with the handle. The handle really adds to what you're able to rock around with it. As you see right here, I'm swinging it like mad and nothing's happening. This is a very sturdy handle, and it's a lot better enclosed than the previous 2014 Star Destroyer. I mean, that thing was 11 years ago, but man, was it ugly. I mean, you look at an image of it, you're never going back. So, yep. As you can see, the handle's kind of unnecessary since you can just swoosh it around without it. But, yeah, it's nice to have the handle, but it really detracts from the build of the interior of this. And right here, the hub on this thing is absolutely beautiful. As you can see right here, we do not have barely any gap. If you look at the 2014 Star Destroyer, that has a huge gap. So I love to see that from LEGO. And so yes, that is a nice gap fixing. If you look at this right here, you can see that these cannons do not have a big gap. On the 2014, there was a big gap by the cannons, but now they just all look clean and seamless. So this play feature, I thought, would actually make a big gap right there, but as you can see, the biggest gap is hardly even noticeable if you look at it like this. So yes, so the hub on the Star Destroyer is just absolutely perfect. So now let's move on to the actual goods of the Star Destroyer. So as you see right here, we have some tiling mixed of studs, ingots, tiles, grill pieces, just to give the Star Destroyer that menacing look. And we have up here the front of the Star Destroyer, which is just where it all comes together and it's kind of ugly, but most of the time you're not looking at it from that perspective. And now I'm going to give y'all an exclusive look of the underside of a Star Destroyer. So, let's get this thing rolling. I do not know how it's going to go, people. If this thing breaks right now, the rest of the review probably will not happen, and we'll just post this as a YouTube short. So, right there is the underside of a Star Destroyer. Yep, there's your exclusive look. It's nice. Don't really know what else to say. And now, of course, on the Star Destroyer, since 2002, we've had this line. Yep, the big line, I think it's unsolvable at this point. or Lego is just refusing to solve it. And yeah, I do not like that line. That is an ugly line. As you can see right here, we have some ugly gray hinges because Lego does not make that color light gray for some reason. And another thing I wanted to point out, speaking of dark gray, is like they include all the little windows and lights on the Star Destroyer just for scale. So like that right there is a door that a minifig should be coming out of. So yeah, it just shows you the size difference of a minifig scale Star Destroyer. The edges on this set are just absolutely perfect. I mean, compare it to any other playset Star Destroyer, these edges would have been bad. So like we got a massive improvement. You can see right here we have the main thruster engines because the ship is just dormant in space. And right here we have the auxiliary hyperspace engines. And here we actually have an illegal building technique by Lego. This is illegal. This should not be in a Lego set. Lego has specifically said that tiles are not meant for clips, and they did it. So, yep, Lego's breaking their own rules. Again. Yeah, pretty bad. And right here we have some nice greebling on the side, but yeah, there's the engine for you in the build process. So, yep, that right there is the build of this beautiful Star Destroyer. So, the question this review should have answered for you is, should I buy this Lego set? And to that question, I answer yes. I mean, this is probably the best size Star Destroyer. Well, not the best size, but the best model Star Destroyer we've had ever. It's like even better than the 2019 UCS one, I'd say. But there is one factor. It's an inch short of the last one. So, if you don't care about that inch of Lego, go ahead. This is a 10 out of 10 Lego set. For $160, you get the goods. And if you're a Fallen Order video game fan, along with all those categories, I'd say this set is perfect for you. So, if you watch the video this long to the very end, that means you have had to like it. So, go down there, hit the like button. And if you really want to help our channel out, please go down there and subscribe. And thank you. And now, we'll see you next time at Rex Bricks.